I'm pretty sure I have figured out the money problem, and it turns out it was actually quite easy to figure out the money problem because all I had to do was go into the economy tab, go into fees, and increase absolutely everything, which, as it turns out, fixed all of my money problems, to be totally honest. Everything has been moved up to the point where it's just about to go into the red in terms of price, so everything's quite steep, but it's not so steep that people are going to complain like crazy about it. Which, as far as I'm concerned, is a bit of a win. Especially since, you know, we're actually making money, which I'm not going to complain about. On top of that, I've also made some changes to some of the medium stands. You'll notice there's a maple flight on here with a maple decal on the ground. There's a Nordic flight with a Nordic decal, and there's a, well, there's no OK Air flight, but there is an OK Air decal. And the reason I've done that is because these stands are all assigned to specific airlines at this point. The one at the very top is not assigned to any airline, but this right here is the reason. I wanted to go ahead and assign the stands to specific airlines that are going to give us some of the larger planes, meaning more passengers and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to make sure that we were making as much money from those stands as we could. And it's been about a week or two in game since the last episode, if that makes sense. It's been I've let a lot of time pass in game. The reason for that was because I wanted my scheduler to update. But if we have a look at Monday, you can now see that it's all Maple, all Nordic, all OK Air on those three stands. And it's going to continue to be that way the whole way through the rest of forever until I go ahead and maybe change the airlines for another airline, which I don't know if I'm going to do, but that's something that we can consider. Another change that I've made is to deliveries and contractors. They used to come in over here. They now come in down in this little area. And the reason for that is because I want to go ahead and I want to build a bit of a terminal over here. And I know what you're thinking, a terminal over there? Why? I want to turn all of these general aviation stands into remote stands. And that might be a terrible idea. That really might be a terrible idea, especially given how many of these flights tend to back up around here. But I want to give it a shot. And then I want to go ahead and remove these small stands and these small stands as well. So I'm thinking that's a change that we're going to try to make. Whether or not it's successful, yeah, that's going to be another thing, is what that's going to be. Because what I need to do for remote stands is, if I'm not mistaken, I don't remember exactly where the remote stand thing is aircraft interest. Yeah, so right here. So these are going to need a bit of space, but what I can do is I can technically put them over here. So it's very tempting to say that we do a couple of remote stands along here, and then we could do a couple sort of down here. So we can maybe do 5 of these, have a really small check-in area and baggage drop over here straight into security. I'm just tempted. I'm very, very tempted, and I know it might be a disaster, but I want to try and do this. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to give it a shot, is what we're going to do. So we're going to need a terminal building here. And you know what? Maybe we should do the remote stands first. Let's do it that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could technically do 6. I really could do 6 right here. We're gonna do 6 of them. We're gonna need some roads in there, so that's where we're gonna put in some service roads right there. And then what we do is we go into foundations. We go to foundation like this. And then we have, I guess, some foundation come through like that, and then down like this, and then into this area as well. And I don't know how that's going to work. I really don't know how that's going to work. I don't know where people are going to get dropped off for this, but we'll figure that out. Actually, what we can even do is take this little bit back, right? And this is going to be our entranceway. So there's going to be a wall there. We're going to do, this is going to be such a disaster, but I love it. We're going to do some sidewalks like this. So kind of the whole way around. We'll get some doors on there. So we're going to say a nice large door can go there and there. And then we'll throw in some, we'll take out these walls that are kind of dividing things right now because we don't really need them. Security is going to be up here somewhere. Check-in is going to be down here somewhere. I think we could maybe actually put a wall back in there. And this is very much going to be just an entranceway. Check-in's going to be here. And then security, and then you go through and you've got your gates, I guess. This is going to be a disaster. This is going to be such a disaster. But I'm curious, man. I'm really curious to see if this works. I've never played around with the secondary terminal stuff, so I don't know. I don't have any idea how this works. And I guess this is not terminal 1 is what this is. So yeah, sure. Terminal number 1 right there. Okay. And then I guess this is not terminal 2 over here. So do we have to... Oh god, we're gonna have to paint this whole thing, aren't we? Oh, that's gonna take a minute. All right. So you, and then that bit, and that bit. And then we want to go ahead and paint all of this. And what does that now say about Terminal 2? So it doesn't have public transport. It doesn't have aircraft stands. Do I need to paint the stands into the terminal? Is that a thing? So there we go. It's now got a few aircraft stands. And I guess technically these guys over here are part of Terminal 1 as well. And then you guys over here, or Terminal 2 rather, are part of that terminal as well. So service vehicle parking does not exist for Terminal 2 either. Interesting. No, it does. All right. So assigned vehicles, assigned employees. I really hope I don't actually need to assign people to these things. Public transport for this terminal, I guess, includes that down there. So all of that is part of the terminal. I guess all of this is part of that terminal as well. Sure. I guess that's all part of the terminal is what that is. I don't know how this multi-terminal thing works. We're gonna have to figure this out. It says there's no okay, there are assigned employees, I guess. So those are ramp agents. There's 2 available. There's 14 assigned. I have no idea. It's fine. It's totally fine. Can I turn off that overlay? There we go. Toggle terminals. I found those buttons, by the way, so I can turn these on and I can turn those off, which is fantastic because I hate everything about the overlays. So that's nice. Really glad I was able to do that. And oh, this is gonna be awful. It's gonna be so bad, isn't it? It's gonna be so bad. But I'm curious. I am curious. So let's have a look at desks. I'm pretty sure we can get away with check-in desks. We could probably do self-check-in for all of this. We could probably do the small... actually, you know what? Self-boarding. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do self-boarding for all of this as well. Which is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Is what it's going to be. So let's go ahead and do some doors. I really hate these overlays so much. So we'll do a door... I'm going to try and do the doors like right in the middle of these. Although I can't do it there, unfortunately. So right in the middle of... Oh, that's in the wrong place. Right in the middle of those ones. And then we'll do them to the right of these guys. Or sort of to the right of these guys, I guess. Or something like that. We can go ahead and patch up the bits of wall that I've accidentally taken out there. And then how do people get out? That's the other question. I hadn't thought of that. I really hadn't thought of that. I'm thinking here. I'm thinking a passenger can't check in. I'm sorry. I don't understand why. I don't quite understand why they can't check in. It looks like they're starting to check in. I think there might have just not been enough passenger service agents there. But what I'm thinking we can do... An employee can't reach their job site, really? I don't care. You're fine. You're all right, bud. All right, settle down. Let's go ahead and do... Let me see here. Let me do a sidewalk here. And let me do a sidewalk here. And like that. And this is how people are going to get out of this this secure zone is... this is... Yeah, this will make sense. This will be fine. So security exit there. So that needs to be a secure zone. And then security exit goes like this, I want to say. So that goes like that. Yeah, sure, that'll be fine. Then all we need to do is bring a wall over like this. And I'm going to bring it right up to there. And that's how people are going to get out of this airport. And that means that all of this space back here is secure. And all of this space back here is also secure. All of this space is secure. And probably just about all of, let's say about, we're probably not going to need a huge security area, but we'll do about that much. It can be nice and secure. Then we'll go and have a little look here. So security, probably don't need the medium ones. We can do the smaller ones. Although the medium ones they're enormous, actually. We could probably do a few of them. We can technically fit 3 of them across there, and then maybe a couple of these ones. I don't know. Let's just do the small ones. No, let's do the medium ones, because I'm awkward like that. 1, 2, 3. And then we can technically do some small ones at the sides if we really wanted to. So I'm going to do some small ones at the sides, and they can maybe be for staff or something. I don't know. But we'll do it that way. That'll be fine. What are we looking at here? So we're going to need some walls. We're going to need some walls here. And what I'm thinking we do, something a bit like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and something a bit like that. And then that's check. Oh, yeah, security might be a bit too far down. Is what I'm thinking here. So maybe security. I mean, it's going to be a relatively small airport. We probably don't need too much in the way of queues. So let's just do security like this with a door there and a door there. And then this is going to be our check-in space. And that'll probably be fine. Is what I'm thinking. Let's just see if we can get this built for the time being. Let's just see what kind of nonsense we can do here, because I am not I'm confident I can make this work. But I'm also curious just to see what happens. I'm also going to say all contractors, please, because it's just going to make this so much quicker. Also, this is a mess. This is a mess of a terminal. This is an absolute mess of a terminal, and I love it. I absolutely love it, is what I do. Now, let's have a little look here at at everything else. So it's Sunday. These flights are coming along nicely. Monday's the first day that we're looking at a full lineup of exclusive flights per aircraft stand, which is lovely. I think Thursday is the day that the 45-minute flight separation comes into play, because I have reduced that from 60 minutes. So it looks like Thursday gets a little bit more packed. So I'd expect that Friday or Saturday next week is going to be a real busy day, which I'm kind of excited about. I'm not going to lie. Just means a bit more money is what that means, which is not something I am going to complain about. Now, while this is all getting built, let's have a little look at infrastructure. Or, yeah, this is the one I'm looking for, infrastructure, or maybe not. Which one am I looking for? Terminal? Terminal. All right. So, we can get some lights in here if we really wanted to. I am curious to see what, I mean, we could do these, I guess, which seem like decent lights to have around there, although those are maybe a little, you know what, we will do it that way. There we go. So we'll do that. This is largely all built, which is fantastic news. This is going to be staff only. This one's going to be no staff on any of these. So something a bit like that. We can do queues and stuff later on. I really don't think we're going to need them, but we can do them if we really want to. And let's have a look here. So info desks, I don't really care for. Self-check. I'm curious to see if I can make this automated. I'm really curious to see if I can make this kind of automated. So baggage drop is going to be essential, right? Baggage drop is 100% essential. So let's try doing 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and then we can go 1, 2. So that's going to be baggage drop, right? It's going to be a nice kind of cluster of them right in the middle, which is maybe a little bit weird. But I want to do it this way. And then check-in desks, we want the automated ones. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Leave a gap of 2. And go 1, 2, 3. Then we'll do the same over here. 1, 2, 3. Gap of 2. 1, 2, 3. And that should be all right. And then what we can do is obviously we're going to need to create some kind of mess of conveyor belts back here, because this is all just going to funnel onto one conveyor belt, to be totally honest. So those are going to go in like that. You can go that way. You can go there. And then I guess you can go like that, and that should be fine. So that's all going to funnel together and then go down. So like that. I missed one, so you're going to go that way as well. So that's all going to funnel into one space. It's all going to go down. And then it needs to go over to the other conveyor system. Is that a good idea? That's a lot. That is a lot to add to the same system. But I'm going to take that chance is what I'm going to do. So you're going to go down again. And then you're going to go this way. Now that's coming out of the airport, so this needs to continue this way up to there and over like that, and that should be fine. So that's gonna push all these stands into the same place, which is gonna be a little bit chaotic, but that's all right. My workmen are gonna have a little bit of trouble getting back there by the looks of it, so let's maybe take out some walls just for a second. So we'll do that. And I guess this is just gonna be somewhat automated. I mean, security is obviously not an automated process, but once they get through security, I mean, we can just do the self-boarding gate, right? We can just let them board the thing themselves. And actually, you know what? I want to get rid of this. I don't want a, I don't want that stand there, just because it's in an awkward space. So we'll have a few less stands, and that's okay. It's not a huge deal. And I guess what we can do is desks. Let's see, self check-in. That's info. That's check-in. That's boarding. That's what we're looking for. So self boarding gate. So can I do 2 of these? Because if I can do 2 of these, that's gonna be kind of cool. So something like that, and then something like these ones might need to be closer. Let's try and do them right against the doors. I'm really curious to see if this actually works, because if it does, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my airport at some point. If this works the way I hope it does, we're gonna try and do this for everywhere. Is what we're gonna try and do. So throw these in like this. I'm hoping that the walls act as a way to stop people from just going around them. And then what we can do is go back to secure zone, make sure this is all part of the same secure zone. And then do we just link you? So we can connect them to the stands in a second, but we want to connect you to there and connect you to there. And they do both work. So you can have multiple boarding desks for each of the shuttle bus stops, which is good news. And I don't think we're going to need multiple. It is, you know, the buses don't, I mean, the small aircraft don't carry many people, but that's fine. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Maybe we just do these 5. Or we do those top 4. I don't know. I realize I need an individual one of these for each of the stands, but sure, let's do it this way. Let's just do 5 of them to start with, is what we'll do. And then you guys can be switched on, so you get connected to those baggage bays. Oh my god. Okay, so I need to connect all of this. This is going to be really tedious, is what this is going to be. But you're connected, and then you're connected. And on one hand, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that this is probably going to be a lot for the baggage bay, and it is. It is definitely going to be a lot for the baggage bay, but at the same time, they are only small aircraft. There's not that many people getting on each of them. So I think we'll be alright. At least I hope we'll be alright. I really hope we'll be alright with this. We're probably going to need more ramp agents to work on things a little bit, but we'll see. Then those don't get assigned to anything. You're fine. And I guess you guys get assigned to certain... Oh, do I need... Oh, I can need to connect you to each stand. Oh my god, okay. So you get connected to there as well. Okay. So are these... They're both connected, that's fine. Then you get connected to this one. And we can't close the stands right now because they're all active, and I get that, but that's fine. This really is... This is gonna work. I have a feeling this is actually maybe gonna work. And with how close these stands are to everything, we might be in a situation... Yeah, let's cancel that. We'll keep you turned off, though. So that's fine. We can't close you. That's all right. Let's go ahead and just dismiss the aircraft. So we'll dismiss these aircraft, is what we'll do. And then we'll close the stands. As soon as we get the chance, we'll close the stands. That way, everything down here will be... That's a lot of aircraft coming through. So you can be switched off. You cannot be switched off because the aircraft hasn't actually come to the stand yet. You guys can be switched off as soon as those aircraft happen to leave. Which is hopefully going to be soon. So you can be switched off. And I don't know who this one's waiting on. But apparently it's going to be waiting, so that's fine. Switch you off as well. So that should be 4 of the 5 sets of stands off. And this one, I don't know. I guess we're waiting on that one. Is what we're going to be doing. But I'm excited for this. I'm actually really excited for this. I think it's going to be kind of cool. Also, are you... What flight is this waiting on? It doesn't even say. Okay. Where are you going? I don't think I can actually click on them and see where they're going either. That's not the flight. Are you the flight? Yeah, you are. All right, so you can leave. All right, you can get out of here. Because, yeah, just leave is what I need you to do. Just go. Just get dismissed is what's going on there. Although I guess we're going to be waiting on every other bloody plane coming through here. So there you go. You're getting switched off. And those are now going to be switched to allow passengers. Which is going to be fantastic. So, can't transfer baggage, baggage bay, service car stop. Okay, so you need to be connected to there. You need to be connected to there as well. And I'm probably going to need to get us a few more of the baggage carts. I might actually buy some small baggage carts and assign them to these stands. That might not be a bad idea. Let's see here. What is this? Allow night flights. Okay. So if I switch you on, service car stop not connected. So we do need service car stops. I forgot about that. That complicates things. That does complicate things. Also, I think I have to assign some staff to this. So we're gonna need some staff rooms in here. We're gonna need some bathrooms in here. That's gonna be a thing as well. But for the time being, let's just do some seating. All right, let's just do some seats in here. So we'll go. I don't like that this door isn't central. I've just noticed that. That bugs me, is what that does. That bugs me more than perhaps it should. We'll just do some seating like this. Doesn't need to be anything crazy, because there's really not going to be that many people coming in here. I hope. I really hope. Let's do something like this as well. So that and that. And then I guess we could do some plants or something in the middle. I don't know. We'll do that. So that should be fine. We'll do some nice decoration. Make this place all nice and fancy like. Make it a real nice airport to be in. So something a bit like that. I don't know what we'll do here. Can I double this up? Does that? Oh, that looks terrible. Never mind. Let's not do that. We could do some hedges out here though. Might look kind of fancy, I guess. Just do some hedges around that grass part. And sure, that'll be lovely. Is what that'll be. That'll be absolutely lovely. Maybe we do some hedges here too. just to sort of border the subway and that tunnel. And sure, that'll be fine. Oh, that looks terrible. That looks awful. Okay. I don't want this to be the same color as the other part of airport. I don't want this to be the same color as other part of airport. Let's do green. It's not a great color either. Let's do a slightly faded green. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but that's what we're going for. And I guess we'll do a slightly off-white for the check-in, because that's going to look better. That looks terrible. Let's do that. That looks awful. Give me that white for the chairs. That's a little better, I guess. Sure, that's fine. Let's get a wall across there. And yeah, that's that is a thing that I did. That is a thing that I did. Let's do this. Go for a nice wooden floor. Kind of nice and modern. And then we'll go for some tiles through security. I think we'll do some tiles maybe in front of security a little bit as well. We'll go for some tiles, right? We really could move security way back there. It does not need to be like this at all. But we'll do that. We'll go for some nice kind of dark marble through that corridor. And then back to the nice light wood, I think, for all of that space. Which I think looks lovely. Okay. Yeah, that seems fine. That seems okay. That looks like an airport, is what that looks like. Totally looks like an airport. Okay. Alright, so what do we need? Can I turn these on? I can. Alright. I really hope no one's going to... Who are you? Why are you in there? I'm quite confused about why an employee is even in there. That is a little bit strange. We might need a door. We genuinely might need a door just there. Just to make sure employees don't get stuck constantly, because it seems like that's something they're going to do. As for these spaces, I think we're going to need some employees. So let's have a look at staff. Let's have a look at applicants. Let's have a look at security officers and go 1, 2, 3. And that should be all right. Need to have a look at the terminal areas now as well. So you, security. So there's 3 currently assigned to this terminal. There's currently no passenger service agents, no janitors, no... Oh, we need everything. We need everything. So you're hired as well. Janitors, we'll get you and you. We'll get service technicians, we'll go for you. We're gonna need ramp agents. So 1, 2, 3 of you. Back to janitors, we'll go for you. Passenger service agents, we'll get 2 of them. I don't think we're gonna need them because I don't think they actually do anything at this terminal, but sure. And ramp agents, none of you are actually any good, so you're just get rid of a pretty good one. That's annoying. You can all be got rid of as well. And let's see if we actually have anyone come in here. It'd be nice if they did. I'm not gonna lie. It would be lovely. I'm also realizing terminal or infrastructure. We need some crossings. We're gonna need one there and there, so people can actually get over here. That's gonna be kind of important. Probably gonna need more janitors in general. Just looking at things, because this is getting quite filthy in there. That's a problem. That is gonna be a problem. This is still apparently not operated. That's interesting. Okay, well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We do need service cars still. So I wonder if I was to go to, let's see, this service car stop. Can I do one there and have it be secure? Is that a thing I can do? Like, is it? So enables ramp agents to be transported to and from remote stands, connects to service roads, should be built near a terminal. So my question is, can I do this in such a way that we only have, do we only need one of these, or are we going to need multiple of these? I think we're going to find out is what we're going to do. And I think I'm going to build a bit of terminal in there to, that's an air traffic control tower. We're going to build a little bit of terminal is what we're going to do. And we're going to say that there's going to be a door there and there. And we're going to say that that's going to be a teeny tiny little staff room is what that's going to be. And that'll be fine. Is what that will be. So that is a staff zone. Is what it is. That's a staff zone. And this is all going to be part of a secure zone as well. So let's try and get that built. And let's sincerely hope for the best on that. I'm thinking we might need to find a way to get some vehicles working here. So what do we need in terms of vehicles? We are going to need a few different things. We need to purchase some airside shuttle buses. I'm going to say that we're probably only going to need... we're going to buy 5 of them, just to be safe. We're going to buy 5 of the service cars as well. And I think we're going to buy... let's see here. Small pull force roofless trucks. Seem like a pretty good idea. And then we'll assign those to the stands is what we'll do. And that'll hopefully do some good for us, I guess. Now let's take a little look here and see. So what is this? This is aircraft stand 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So the small stands, let's have a little look. So let's see. Service cars. They don't get assigned to specific things. That's fine. Airside shuttle buses do. So that's going to be small stand. I can't assign them to specific stands. That's interesting. Why can't I assign them to the... Is it because they're turned off? Let me pause for a second and turn these on and see if that actually lets me assign them. Because that's kind of going to be necessary. You're also going to need to be connected to there. You are going to need to be... I can't... There we go. So you're going to need to be connected to there. You are getting connected to the same one. As are you. And as are you. Okay. So now if I go in here, can I assign you to the right stands? I can. So what was it? 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we'll start with 6. And then 7. And then 8. And let's see here, 9 and 10 as well. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for those. We are going to be needing baggage trucks, which were the roofless ones, which I want to say were these guys, I think. It'd be nice if I could see specifically what they are, but I don't seem to be able to do that. It'd be nice if I could sort them slightly differently. But let's say you are going to number 6. You are going to number 7. This one on the far right is going to 8. This one here is going to 9. And this one down here in the bottom right is going to 10. And that should be everything kind of sorted in that regard. So let's see what happens there. As for this, we need to include some aircraft stands in this whole thing. We also need to include some of all of this. So let's go ahead and include these aircraft stands in that terminal. Public transport isn't included. Service vehicle parking isn't included either. I'm not really too worried about that, if I'm totally honest. Not really a huge deal. We'll just take that bit out though. So we're gonna need more security. So staff, applicants, service technicians, 1, 2, 3. Security officers, 1, 2, 3. Ramp agents, 1, 2, 3. And that should hopefully put us in a decent little spot. There's the buses. What are you? So these are... Okay, so what exactly are we going to be looking at here? So they come in, they go there, and have no way of getting out of there by the looks of it. Interesting. Interesting. I feel like that's because they might have to go back through there. Let me try something here, because I get the feeling I've messed up ever so slightly by not giving them a door to get out of there. I get the feeling they need a door. Yeah, they do. Okay. So that's fine. And then they can leave. Then they can go this way. What are they wondering? They're wondering something. I don't really care what they're wondering. They're going that way. That's fine. The service cars are backing up a little bit. That's for sure. The baggage cars are kind of doing their thing, I guess. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I'm gonna be honest. Gonna be totally honest. I'm not really sure this is gonna work. A lot of baggage cars there. A lot of baggage cars. We might need more ramp agents is what I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and just hire a bunch more of them and hope that they get through soon enough. I'm wondering if my staff are maybe not able to get through because the security's not there. So probably gonna need more of that. So 1, 2, 3. And we'll hopefully get that going. Maybe we will. I don't know if we will let staff through in that one. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's, we're stressing about nothing is what we're probably doing. Stressing about nothing. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So once the rest of the security agents get here, we'll be all right. I think. And I hope. Sincerely. Oh, I sincerely hope we'll be okay. Let's have a little look at baggage. Let's see, is it backing up at the minute? It doesn't look like it is, which is good. I am thinking we could maybe increase this to 8 ramp agents per side though. So let's go ahead and make sure we're selecting this terminal, which we probably are. And that's security officers. We don't need more of those. Ramp agents though. 1, 2, 3. We'll do 3 there to start with. And again, we'll kind of hope that that works out. So now this is up and going. We've got the ramp agents getting into the cars, which is good news. So they're all hopefully going to be heading out to the various stands. It looks like they are, which is good news, I think. It's kind of hard to know what's going on here, but I think we're onto something. I do think we're onto something. These guys are kind of just hanging around right now. That's fine. These cars were definitely it was definitely a bad idea to set things up this way. It was definitely a bad idea to set things up this way. But there we go. Now they're filtering through. All right. It's not so bad after all. We're doing all right. People are coming and going. I don't know if people are actually boarding. Wait, what have I done? The final step involves a large run. Oh my God, hold on. Oh, it wants me to do that. All right. I wasn't even paying attention. Wasn't even paying attention. There we go. So they're all filtering through that way, which is fine. They can all leave that way, which is fine. I think we need seats. I think we're going to want some seats. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do this. I don't really know what we're going to do down here because this is a bit of a weird layout for this corner, but sure. And then I guess we'll do something like that. And that'll probably be enough seating for everybody. I don't imagine we're going to need more than that for a bunch of small aircraft, which are now backing up onto that runway even further. Lovely. Fantastic. All right. So yeah, everybody's able to just have a seat in there. Let's go ahead and make them that same white color that we've been doing. Let's go ahead and grab that green color for the... Oh, I can't change the color of those. That's fine. I don't think I can change the color of... I can change the color of the buses. Yes, we're 100% doing that. Oh my God. Absolutely. I can change the color of the service cars too. Oh my God. Okay. Yes, please. I'm 100% changing the color of the service cars because they're only used down here. So why not? I'm missing 2 of them. There's still 2 more service cars that have not been painted that same green color. There's one. There's one more service car that needs a paint job. And I'm gonna find it. It's around here somewhere and I'm gonna find it. I'm telling you right now. I better find it. I want that last service car. I want that service car. It's gonna really annoy me if I don't get it painted. I could probably paint the baggage vehicles as well. And honestly, I could probably paint... Oh my God, I can paint the pushback trucks. Hold on. Yes, we're painting the pushback trucks. We're painting the... Oh, this is perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. I really do. Okay. We can paint the belt loaders as well. Make them look like they're a part of the airport. Oh, I can't paint that plane, unfortunately, but that's fine. I love it. I love it. We're so on brand. We are so on brand. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Still missing one of the service vehicles, but that's fine. I'll find it in time. Is what I'll do. We probably don't need 5 of them anyway, so we could probably just get rid of the one that's not the right color. Oh, I'm so happy with this. I'm so happy this actually worked. Because this might not have. This could have went terribly wrong, but it's actually kind of worked out. I think the only thing we need to do at this point is throw some bathrooms in here, and we'll be all right. So let's go ahead and do something like this. We'll do kind of a decent size for it. Nothing too crazy, but just something like that, I think. And we could do a shop or like a restaurant in here too. I feel like a shop/restaurant wouldn't be a terrible idea. So let's just we'll do like a small cafe or something like that, right? And then what we can do is a couple of doors there for the bathroom. And then this will be our shop/cafe. So let's have a little look. Can I turn off that overlay? It's awful. So that right there. And then that right there. We'll do a big old line of toilets, the way we usually do. We'll do a big old line of sinks, the way I usually do. We'll do some hand dryers on the walls. And that'll just be our bathroom. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy, just a simple bathroom for this particular part of the airport. This guy, I do want it to be a restaurant. I'm thinking we'll do some small counters for the cashiers, which need to be that way around. That's fine. So let's see. Let's go here and here. We'll leave some gaps. We'll kind of do it that way. And let's see. So food counters in the middle. We could do a display fridge here and here. And let's see what else we've got. We've got snacks and sandwiches. We've got coffee machine. Let's do a coffee machine. That seems like a good idea right in the middle there. And then around the sides, we'll do... I don't know. We could do another couple of display fridges if we really wanted to. So let's do one there and there. Let's do one there and there. And then let's just do some tables, some chairs, all that kind of stuff. I think that'll be a pretty good idea. Just keep it nice and simple. So seating, we'll do a round table here and here. And then we'll do a couple of square tables there. Maybe there actually, and there as well. And then for seats, we'll just go for modern. So something a bit like this. Nothing too crazy. Not really that much seating. But just enough to give us a nice little restaurant. It's going to be a 2-star, so it's going to be... We could go Bell Beer. I think we'll go Swift Veg is what we'll do down there. Let me just make sure that place is still open, so that's fine. The bathroom can be opened as well. And this will be open at some point too. Okay. Well, I think the chairs are going to be green, is what they're going to be. I think the tables can be that same off-white color that we've been using for everything. And then the flooring, let's go for... I'm tempted to say green. It's a little much. It's definitely a little much. What about this color? That's not too bad. I actually kind of like that. And then maybe, let's see here. Let's just go for this kind of marble around the edges there. It's a bit of a divider. So there we go. We've got ourselves a little terminal. It's nothing too fancy. There's way too much space for security back there, but we've got ourselves a little terminal built entirely around the idea of remote stands. It's entirely automated except security, which I think is pretty cool, actually. It reminds me a little bit of one of the airports in Stockholm, I think. I say that, I'm pretty sure, I think it's Bromma. I don't think Bromma is actually automated. It's actually also quite old, based on... I mean, I went through it in 2017, I think. My first time going to Sweden, I went through that. That was terrifying. I had a transfer from, what's the name of it? What's there's 2 airports in Stockholm, I think. I think one of them, Arlanda, I think? The pronunciation's not going to be perfect, but I know Bromma is one of them, and it's the smaller one. It was awful. It was really awful. It was quite grim. Like, it had very old lights in it, so the lights are all like very yellow. Everything just seemed a little bit old. I mean, it's a small little regional airport, but yeah, it was an experience, is what that was. First time going into Sweden. Don't speak the language, and yeah, that was a whole thing, is what that was. Anyway, we technically have 2 terminals up and running. We're technically making money. We've got okay air flights coming in here, Nordic going here, we got Maple going here. We've got good things going on. We're almost at $1 million. So I think we're probably getting to a spot. In fact, I'm pretty sure we are getting to a spot where I can go ahead and I can say, let's do this. So let's just extend a taxiway up to here. And let's extend this taxiway up to here, right up to the top. And we'll go across. And this is going to be a bad idea, just by the way, because if we have to have our planes taxi the whole way around here, we're probably going to want to change things. We're going to want to get rid of this runway and make this our landing runway, right? And then all the planes are going to need to taxi away. So I might want to move it up to here. So they land, they taxi, they go where they need to go, and then they leave on this runway. That might not be a bad idea. That really might not be a bad idea, because if we don't have them doing that, then every plane, you know, if if a plane is coming in down here, it's just going to be a nightmare, is what I'm getting at. It's just going to be a nightmare, is what it's going to be. So we're going to want to keep an eye on that. We're probably going to want to get some shops and restaurants into this whole thing as well. At some point, we might very well want to expand on the baggage drop in this space as well. I'm going to say just don't delay any of those flights, by the way. But sure, I mean, we're making money. That's the important thing. That's all I got. That's all I got. I got nothing else to say. We're making money. It's fantastic. I don't think I've ever actually managed to properly make money in this game. We have so much dirt done here. Oh my god. Okay. Do we need to make this a part of a terminal? Is what I'm wondering. Because looking at it, it's just filthy. Does this maybe need to be a part of a terminal? Like, is Terminal 3, I guess, technically just baggage claim? I really don't know. Assigned employees. We're going to need janitors. Apparently we have none available. So let's get ourselves some... This is filthy. This is just filthy. 1, 2. We're going to need service technicians. 1, 2, 3. So does this now have some staff? It does. Okay. It's also apparently got some ramp agents here, which I don't think we need for what is, I guess, technically a terminal. That's fine. So hopefully that gets cleaned up a little bit. Because it's absolutely filthy in there. It is absolutely filthy in there. It's disgusting in there. Good lord. I mean, I could put some trash cans in, but good lord. Wow, okay. I'm really gonna need... I should probably read into how the multiple terminal thing actually works, because I just have no idea.